Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to day 39
9.
of our Bible in a year.
Bible in a year.
Today we'll be reading Exodus 27-28, Romans chapter 3, verses 21 through 31, and Psalm 17. So, Exodus 27, the altar of burnt offering. You shall make an altar of acacia wood, 5 cubits long. This is going to be a lot of describing things. So, it's not going to be like a cool story. It's going to be all describing pillars and colors and all this other different weird stuff. So it's going to be kind of weird. Okay, you shall make an altar of acacia wood, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide. The altar shall be square, and its height shall be 3 cubits. You shall make its horns on the 4 corners. Its horns shall be of one piece with it, and you shall overlay it with bronze. Also, you shall make its pans to receive its ashes, and its shovels, and its basins, and its forks, and its fire pans, and you shall make all its utensils of bronze. You shall make a grate for it, a network of bronze, and on the network you shall make 4 bronze rings at its 4 corners. You shall put it under the rim of the altar beneath, that the network may be midway up the altar. And you shall make poles for the altar, poles of acacia wood, and overlay them with bronze. The poles shall be put in the rings, and the poles shall be on the 2 sides of the altar to bear it. You shall make it hollow with boards, as it was shown you on the mountain. So shall they make it. The court of the tabernacle. You shall also make the court of the tabernacle. For the south side there shall be hangings for the court made of fine woven linen, 100 cubits long for one side, and its 20 pillars and their 20 sockets shall be bronze. The hooks of the pillars and their bands shall be silver. Likewise, along the length of the north side there shall be hanging 100 cubits long, with its 20 pillars and their 20 sockets of bronze, and the hooks of the pillars and their bands of silver. And along the width of the court on the west side shall be hangings of 50 cubits, with their 10 pillars and their 10 sockets. The width of the court on the east side shall be 50 cubits. The hangings on one side of the gate shall be 15 cubits, with their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets. And on the other side shall be hangings of 15 cubits, with their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets. For the gate of the court there shall be a screen 20 cubits long, woven of blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen made by a beaver. It shall have 4 pillars and 4 sockets. All the pillars around the court shall have bands of silver. Their hooks shall be of silver, and their sockets of bronze. The length of the court shall be 100 cubits, the width 50 throughout, and the height 5 cubits, made of fine woven linen, and its sockets of bronze. All the utensils of the tabernacle for all its service, all its pegs, and all the pegs of the court shall be of bronze. The care of the lampstand. And you shall command the children of Israel that they bring you pure oil of pressed olives for the light, to cause the lamp to burn continually. In the tabernacle of meeting outside the veil which is before the testimony, Aaron and his sons shall tend it from evening until morning before the Lord. It shall be a statute forever to their generations on behalf of the children of Israel. Chapter 28, garments for the priesthood. Now take Aaron your brother and his sons with him from among the children of Israel, that he may minister to me as priest. Aaron and Aaron's son Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And you shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother, for glory and for beauty. So you shall speak to all who are gifted artisans, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, that they may make Aaron's garments, to consecrate him, that he may minister to me as priest. And these are the garments which they shall make: the breastplate, an ephod, a robe, a skillfully woven tunic, a turban, and a sash. So they shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother and his sons, that he may minister to me as priest. The ephod. They shall take the gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and the fine linen, and they shall make the ephod of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen artistically worked. It shall have 2 shoulder straps joined at its 2 edges, and so it shall be joined together. And the intricately woven band of the ephod, which is on it, shall be of the same workmanship, made of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen. Then you shall take 2 onyx stones and engrave on them the names of the sons of Israel, 6 of their names on the stone and 6 names on the other stone in order of their birth. With the work of an engraver in stone, like the engravings of a signet, you shall engrave the 2 stones with the names of the sons of Israel. You shall set them in settings of gold, and you shall put the 2 stones on the shoulders of the ephod as memorial stones for the sons of Israel. So Aaron shall bear their names before the Lord on his 2 shoulders as a memorial. You shall also make settings of gold. And you shall make 2 chains of pure gold like braided cords and fasten the braided chains to the settings. The breastplate. You shall make the breastplate of judgment, artistically woven according to the workmanship of the ephod. You shall make it of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread. See, gold, blue, purple, and scarlet. Blue, purple, scarlet. Blue, purple, scarlet. I want to make get some, like I said last time. I want to get some yarn, those colors, and make like a.
What if I was
bracelet.
a seamstress?
That would be cool.
I do like sewing. Like I want to sew clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like my friend told me that there was sewing class somewhere.
Yeah.
But maybe next semester I'll find it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That will be good. And fine woven linen you shall make it. It shall be doubled into a square. A pan shall be its length. A span shall be its length, and a span shall be its width. And you shall put settings of stones in it, 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a sardius, a topaz, and an emerald. This shall be the first row. The second row shall be a turquoise, a sapphire, and a diamond. The third row,
Man, where the pearls at?
The third row, a jacinth, and an agate, and an amethyst. And the fourth row, a beryl, an onyx, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold settings. And the stones shall have the names of the sons of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engravings of a signet, each one with its own name. They shall be according to the 12 tribes. You shall make chains for the breastplate at the end, like braided cords of pure gold. And you shall make 2 rings of gold for the breastplate, and put 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastplate. Then you shall put the 2 braided chains of gold in the 2 rings which are on the ends of the breastplate. And the other 2 ends of the 2 braided chains you shall fasten to the 2 settings, and put them on the shoulder straps of the ephod in the front. You shall make 2 rings of gold, and put them on the 2 ends of the breastplate and on the edge of it, which is on the inner side of the ephod. And 2 other rings of gold you shall make. You put them on the 2 shoulder straps underneath the ephod toward its front, right at the seam above the intricately woven band of the ephod. They shall bind the breastplate by means of its rings to the rings of the ephod, using the blue cord, so that it is above the intricately woven band of the ephod, and so that the breastplate does not come loose from the ephod. So Aaron shall bear the names of the sons of Israel on the breastplate of judgment over the heart when he goes into the holy place, as a memorial before the Lord continually. And you shall put in the breastplate of judgment the Urim and the Thummim, and they shall be over Aaron's heart when he goes in before the Lord. So Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel over the heart before the Lord continually. Other priestly garments. You shall make the robe of the ephod all of blue. There shall be an opening for his head in the middle of it. It shall have a woven binding all around its opening, like the opening in a coat of mail, so that it does not tear. And upon its hem, you shall make pomegranates of blue. Pomegranates of blue, aren't pomegranates red? Okay, pomegranates of blue, purple, and scarlet all around its hem, and bells of gold between them all around. A golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate upon the hem of the robe all around. And it shall be upon Aaron when the ministers, and its sound will be heard when it goes into the holy place before the Lord, and when he comes out, that he may not die. You shall also make a plate of pure gold and engrave on it, like the engraving of a signet. Holiness to the Lord. And you shall put it on a blue cord, that it may be on the turban. It shall be on the front of the turban. So it shall be on Aaron's forehead, that Aaron may bear the iniquity of the holy things, which the children of Israel hallow in their holy gifts. and it shall always be on his forehead, that they may be accepted before the Lord. You shall skillfully weave the tunic of fine linen thread. You shall make the turban of fine linen, and you shall make the sash of woven work. For Aaron's sons you shall make tunics, and you shall make sashes for them, and you shall make hats for them for glory and beauty. So you shall put them on Aaron your brother and on his sons with him. You shall anoint them, consecrate them, and sanctify them, that they may minister to me as priests. And you shall make for them linen trousers to cover their nakedness. They shall reach from the waist to the thighs. They shall be on Aaron and on his sons when they come into the tabernacle of meeting, or when they come near the altar to minister in the holy place, that they do not incur iniquity and die. It shall be a statute forever to him and his descendants after him. It's a lot of describing of clothes and buildings and stuff, a lot of description.
Yeah.
Romans chapter 3, verses 21 through 31. God's righteousness through faith. But now the righteousness of God apart from the law is revealed, being witnessed by the law and the prophets, even the righteousness of God through faith in Jesus Christ, to all and on all who believe, for there is no difference. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory. See, some of these are like not underlined, and because this is such a new Bible. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. That's a popular one.
Popular Bible verse.
Even righteous of God through faith in Jesus Christ to all. Being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Christ Jesus, whom God set forth as a propitiation by his blood through faith to demonstrate his righteousness, because in his forbearance God had passed over the sins that were previously committed, to demonstrate at the present time his righteousness, that he might be just and the justifier of the one who has faith in Jesus. Boasting excluded. Where is boasting then? It is excluded. By what law? Of works? No, but by the law of faith. Therefore, we conclude that a man is justified by faith apart from the deeds of the law. Or is he the God of the Jews only? Is he not also the God of the Gentiles? Yes, of the Gentiles also, since there is one God who will justify the circumcised by faith and the uncircumcised through faith. Do we then make void the law through faith? Certainly not. On the contrary, we establish the law. We establish the law. Psalm 17 is next.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't describe all of this stuff. Some of it's kind of confusing, I'm sure, to you guys, to me as well sometimes. But we just want to get the words out there, and then you guys can, like, if you want to, sometimes I like to take a nap to people, like, reading the Bible just so it gets into my spirit. So a lot of times I'll read it and I'll just go to the next thing, just so we could put these words out there on the internet for you guys if you want to hear it, just to hear it. But we are not pastors or pastors or anything, so I can't really, like, some of it I'm like, oh, that's what that means, and some of it I'm like, what?
All we do at a church is volunteer to do lyrics.
Yeah, we do, but we do have to study the word and try to figure out what it means. Sometimes it's kind of confusing, and sometimes I will go over a verse on my head by myself on my own time and like, what does that mean? But you all can just soak in these words, and just sometimes I just want to hear them over and over again, just for no reason, just like to get it in me. But that's what we do. I know in my mind, I'm thinking some people are saying, well, why don't you explain it? Well, we're not professional Bible translators. So this is the last chapter of today. It is Psalm 17. Prayer with confidence in final salvation, a prayer of David. Hear a just cause, O Lord, attend to my cry. Give ear to my prayer, which is not from deceitful lips. Let my vindication come from your presence. Let your eyes look on the things that are upright. You have tested my heart. You have visited me in the night. You have tried me and have found nothing. I have purposed that my mouth shall not transgress. Concerning the works of men, by the word of your lips, I have kept away from the paths of the destroyer. Uphold my steps in your paths, that my footsteps may not slip. I have called upon you, for you will hear me, O God. Incline your ear to me and hear my speech. Show your marvelous loving kindness by your right hand, O you who save those who trust in you. from those who rise up against them. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me under the shadow of your wings.
Apple of your eye.
Mm-hmm.
I actually heard like that's like a pickup line, like you're the apple of my eye.
What the heck?
I don't know. I heard.
How is that a pickup line?
I don't know. Someone said it was.
That's a weird thing. Okay.
It's-
From the
yeah.
wicked who oppress me, from my deadly enemies who surround me, they have closed up their fat hearts. They have closed up their fat hearts. Fat hearts. With their mouths they speak proudly. They have now surrounded us in our steps. They have set their eyes crouching down to the
The
earth.
reason that their hearts are fat is because they have too much cholesterol.
I'm gonna lie like that because that's crazy. Fat hearts. They have set their eyes crouching down to earth, as a lion is eager to tear its prey, and like a young lion lurking in secret
Dang.
places. Arise, O Lord, confront him, cast him down, deliver my life from the wicked with your sword. With your hand from men, O Lord, from men of the world who have their portion in this life, and whose belly you fill with your hidden treasure. They are satisfied with children, and leave the rest of their possession for their babes. For their babes.
Dang.
As for me, I will see your face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake in your likeness. All right, guys, that's it for day 39. Tomorrow we will see you for
39.
day. I said 39. We'll see you tomorrow, day 40, guys. Bye.
Bye.